Hi Pisces, welcome back. So Pisces, this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. So Pisces, when I was meditating on the collective Piscean energy for your reading, I was getting the word congratulations. And then right on the heels of that, the Post Malone song, Congratulations. So you may be familiar with that song. I'm sure you are. Maybe check out the lyrics or you might randomly hear that. But I get symbolically speaking, you know, this message here about achievements, competencies, congratulations to some of you. You might be achieving a goal during this time frame. I know it's graduation season. Some of you might actually be graduating, or it could just be this symbolic sense of like graduating from a karmic lesson or entering a new chapter of your life. I did notice that as a collective, we're all entering this new cycle. It's a 7-year cycle, which usually our life's cycle in and out every 7 years. I don't know if you've noticed a pattern like that in your life, 7 to 11 years, but I'm getting that, and I forget who I got that for as well. But like I said, it was for the collective. It could have been Scorpio too, though. You might be connecting with Scorpio. So, yeah, let's see what's happening here. I feel excitement in the air. So I know the retrograde doesn't have us off to the greatest start in the month of May, but as we get closer to June, this energy will dissipate. Things will become a little bit easier, and it's like I'm sorry, I'm getting a term coming through, like things will smooth out. All right, Pisces. So you have the 5th house here of passion, which I love as your overall energy, because this card is talking about being playful, performance, entertainment, getting into the lighter side of life, love affairs, pleasure. So there might be a lot of that going on for you this summer, you know, things to be excited about, things that grab your attention, passion playing a role in your life. There's a lot of movement happening as well in the relationship sector for the collective, where it's aligning us with people that are more in tune with who we're becoming, right? And I also feel like, okay, so that's what the 7-year cycle is about as well. You might notice some changes in even longer term relationships, Pisces, changes in those dynamics as well. So you have the Ace of Wands, which is all about inspiration. Wow, lots of fire energy here, Leo energy here for some of you. But this is like getting inspired to play around in the energy, to be playful with your life, to start creating what it is that you want. And I think what I'm picking up on here, Pisces, is some of you may have been, not saying you weren't living in a satisfactory way or a satisfactory life, but it could have felt like you were just kind of going with, you know, societal expectations, or maybe even settling a little bit, or having to make some sort of compromise. And now as we go into this next chapter, it, like whatever is shifting and changing in the environment, it is doing so that you can have more creative control over your life experience, you know. So it's like regaining some of that independence and control over, you know, you not settling as well. Because some of you might have been living your life in accordance with what someone else's expectations were of you, and now you're getting the independence maybe to break loose of that and be a little bit more autonomous. That's what it is. All right, so let's go into the headspace here, Pisces, and see what else we have coming in. Then we're going to go into the heart space and then the big spiritual picture. So let's see. You have the Princess of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the Emperor, and the Queen of Wands. So this is a beautiful energy here, Pisces. This is talking about really coming to a better understanding of what and who's important to you. Again, there's some changes in the relationship sector. As it comes to like other areas of your life, this is you gaining more control over your own experience. So if you've been passive, okay, in the past, whether that was in relationships or jobs, I feel you gaining this more autonomous approach. And that's really what you're being guided towards. This also, you know, could be a time again of learning something new with the Page of Swords here. So, you know, or gaining some sort of new insight or a new experience coming in for you, but heavily focused again on the more playful aspect of things. So sometimes I do readings and I get this real serious energy, and I don't really feel that here. I feel more of this lively summertime, you know, at least in the US it is, type of energy, this warmer vibe coming through, which is really awesome. I mean, I don't, like, this reading might be like straight to the point, right? But this is you like taking back control over your life experience. So let's see what else. What's going on with the emotional self? Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands. So don't lose, can't talk. Don't lose this fast forward momentum, Pisces. Some of you, I don't know how to put this. Don't naysay yourself, okay? It might be during the retrograde that there's, like, it's easy to slip back into an old mindset or an old pattern or behavior. But, you know, I feel like for the most part, you catching yourself, or, you know, that it'll just be a snippet of time. Like, it's not going to pull you all the way back. But that's coming up as well for whatever reason. All right, so the Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the King of Cups, the Nine of Swords. So emotionally, needing to get that part together a little bit more. It's like your creative juices might be flowing and your head's in the game, but you got to get on board emotionally. Some of y'all still need to do a little bit of healing or clearing up of your emotional energy, as I feel like there's a tendency here to overdo it or overthink something here, Pisces, when it comes to how you're feeling, as opposed to just kind of letting it flow. Be careful of making any impulsive emotional decisions during this time frame, especially if you don't have all of the information here. Especially if there's, you know, something that you're uncertain about. Wait until you're in the emotion of being more certain before you make any major changes or moves. As I feel like that might come back and bite you in the butt a little bit, but it's like, there is this sense of like rushing things, and this could be someone that you're connecting with as well that may like rush into things, and like some sort of caution around like rushing into things without having all of the information, as it may produce some more stress than is necessary, right? But this is intense. I mean, I do feel like the emotions might run pretty high around the time of the full moon, which is today, but it'll linger for the rest of the week. So you might feel a little bit of that emotional tug towards you, Pisces, or this kind of erratic emotional energy coming through. But I'm hearing to keep your head on straight, right? This is temporary and will pass. So not to let that get the best of you. Let's see what else. I saw that song coming through. And now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, dedication. Ooh. Queen of Discs, the Emperor. Seven of Wands. And the Devil. Woo! Okay, let me get one on the Devil. Three of Cups. The Lovers. All right, so Pisces, interesting mix here. So, you know, this is encouraging patience and for you to stay grounded. Okay, not always easy to do as the free-loving Pisces that you are, but I feel like that's what you're being called to do. There is like an opportunity to really get a hold of an idea that could really take you places, okay? Like I said, this is a sense of like achieving something, and I felt that achievement, congratulatory energy coming in. So that feels beautiful to me. There might be, though, a little bit of strife or uncertainty around relationships during this time frame. However, I feel, okay, and what they're saying is don't be impulsive around that, all right? I feel like that's temporary because inevitably things are going to come together in some sort of amends here, or like things are going to start making more sense as we get closer to June around whatever this is dealing with relationships. There could be a really strong connection here, Pisces, or one coming in around that time frame as well, where things will, like I'm getting that something's falling apart so something can fall together. So something might disrupt or fall apart temporarily during the retrograde, only for it to bounce right back or come back together once the retrograde is complete. And I feel like heavily this is in regards to some sort of relationship dynamic, whether that be family, friend, intimate partner, I don't care. But yeah, not to jump the horse. Oh, that's not a saying. Jump the horse. No. Jump the gun. I don't know, I got that saying way wrong. Not to jump the gun is what I'm feeling here, Pisces. Because I think it might too, like despite all of this beautiful energy coming in, it might be easy for you to get fixated on the relationship or the emotional sector and kind of negate all of these other beautiful things that are happening for you, you know, or to ignore those beautiful things. And that's when we get in trouble with law of attraction, because if you're not practiced at focusing at what's going well in your life and you over focus on what's not going well, you are going to continually create issues, problems, barriers, etc. And life will become kind of a struggle. So it's an encouragement to not let whatever's happening in the emotional sector pull you away from giving focus to all of the other things that are occurring in your life that are really beautiful and worth noting. And as you give your focus to those areas of gratitude, whatever this is going on in the emotional sector will clear itself up just by natural law of attraction, right? And like I said, I see something coming together here, particularly towards the end of the retrograde, but the timeline will be different for each of you. So I feel like there is resolution or things falling into place when it comes to whatever this emotional back and forth is about. So, wow, Pisces, let's see what's going on with the Osho's in. Projections. Ooh, there might be an issue with also projecting, whether this is you doing it or someone you're connecting with, projecting your own insecurities onto another. Be careful about that. Or projecting your own emotions or paranoia onto someone, or someone doing that to you. There's something about that going on as well in the emotional sector of like either a caution around that, or that's what's causing some sort of disruption. However, I feel like the more lighthearted you could be about this, the more playful you could be, the easier it is to like move past something, you know. Have you ever, let me give you a very specific example, because my Lilith is in Pisces. Have you ever been connecting with someone that has maybe insecure about themselves or where they stand with you, and so they create problems through that paranoia that they might be hurt, but that isn't even close to the truth of the situation or how you actually feel? It's kind of like something like that, like projecting a fear onto you, Pisces, and then wanting you to answer to that when that's not even close to the reality. I feel this could be someone doing this to you, but it also could be vice versa. So take it as it resonates, like that, you know. There's like some sort of accusatory type of energy around this as well. So that's why they're, okay, so like if that is occurring towards you, the answer is to be playful about it as opposed to being upset about it, just by like, oh, you're so silly, like, you know, why do you let your mind go there, you know. Like for some reason, like being lighthearted about this, whatever this is going to actually help alleviate the situation, versus if you were to like take offense or get real negative towards the situation. And if it's vice versa and you're the one projecting, then I guess that's news for your cross watcher. Okay, so let's see what the guidance is. Sorry, that was like kind of random, but that came through. So what's the guidance? Trust. It says, while your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on a boundless opportunity and more. So interesting, because this card is talking about, you know, listening to your emotions more and trying something new. So if the way you went about things hasn't been working for you, especially when it comes to relationships, this is encouraging you to try a different approach, Pisces. To try particularly a more playful and loving approach and see how that changes the situation. Okay. So, wow. Interesting reading as always. So zodiac signs you might be dealing with or have in your own chart. I've got Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Capricorn, and Taurus here. Yeah. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It is a general reading. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Pisces. And until next time, my friends.